Hi everyone. Our topic of presentation is how tube light works. First of all, I'll tell you all the main components of tube light circuit. It has mainly three components. First is transformer or a choke coil. Second is tube light and third is starter. Let's see about the choke coil. It has normal iron core wounded with a copper wire, and the work of coil is to produce the higher amount of voltage shock for the tube light when we need to light up the tube light or convert electricity into light in light form. So how does it produce high voltage shock? We know the relation between V equal to L di by dt. Choke has two coils. It works as a transformer using mutual inductance, and it will supply very high voltage. Due to the change in flux in the secondary coil of choke, it provides higher voltage range for the tube light and gives that high voltage to the tube light. Now we can see what is tube light or what is inside the tube light. We have these two terminals on the opposite side of a tube light for holding the tube light and taking voltage. Inside we have two cathodes present in the condensate bulb. Tube light is filled with the gases, some part of liquid mercury and white phosphorus also present in the tube light. It helps to glowing the tube light. Now the third thing is starter. Inside the starter there is a capacitor, and in the parallel of that capacitor there is a biometric strip which is sensitive to the temperature change. These strips are used in that mini bulb which is already filled with the gases. I think you can see those strips inside the bulb. When the voltage comes across the two strips, it generates a spark in between those plates. Also the gas inside the bulb get heated. It means when the voltage come across the two strips, it gets stick together and starts glowing. After some time, when the temperature get decreased, then the strips get away from each other and there will be no spark will generate. It will change the current in the whole circuit. It means starter actually work as a starter for the tube light. Now imagine tube light and the starter as a resistance are connected in parallel. Place image like this. Here when we give the AC input, then the voltage will go to the coil and then starter, and it starts to flow, and this circuit will be initially activated. This is simple wire from here to here. Initially the whole circuit is activated. Due to the circuit is activated, the starter will get heat up and the strips are get connected to each other, and it starts flowing current through the coil to the tube light. In the tungsten, the cathodes are get heat up, and the cathodes will heat up the gases. Still tube light is not glowing. When the gases are get cool inside the starter, then the strips in the starter gets move away from each other. There will be change in current in this circuit. When there will be change in current, higher voltage shock will be given from this inductor coil. When this inductor coil supply higher, this voltage will appear across the tube light, and this will break down the insulation of gases, and these gases starts going from one part to another part of the tube light. It means electrons of the gas molecules travel one point to the another point, and it will work as a simple wire. And due to the temperature increase in the gases, tube light starts glowing.